Well, what do you care what he's wearing? Which is a good question because if you know Denny will wear a striped shirt with Madras shorts and never even think about it twice. And the weird thing is, most people don't even have Madras shorts. Denny says, well, I don't care what he wears, but he says to me, where's your helmet? If you fall, you could have a serious injury, like it's any of his business. You know, I'm 83 and I've never worn a helmet to ride a bike, and I'm not going to start now. Well, I say to him, and we're riding right next to each other now, I say, listen, I worked for OSHA for 40 years. You don't know what you're talking about. I've been riding for most of my life, and I never fell off a bike. Yeah, and what did he say? So he says, well, then the law of averages says it's only a matter of time. And I said, law of averages? Let me ask you something. When you get home, are you leaving your helmet on? Well, why would he do that? Well, that's what he said. So I said, wait, because there were 6,000 deaths in the U.S. last year from falling in the home, and 80% of them were in the bathroom where you'll be taking a shower before too long. You know how many bicycle deaths there were? Well, he didn't know. He just waved his hand to shush me like I was being obstinate. Well, he doesn't know you like I do. Yeah. So I said, 720, that's it, total. That's it, really? Yeah, really. Retirees get the OSHA bulletin. It's full of stuff like that. So my point is, I'm telling the guy he's got it all backwards. He wears his fancy rubber suit and his football head when he's safe. But when he's in the greatest danger, he's stark naked. Oh, I get your point. Well, yeah, it's a statistical fact. I have as much chance of falling off my bike as I do getting eaten by piranhas. Well, not really. People bike around here all the time, but we don't have piranhas. Oh, I didn't tell you. I booked a cruise for the Orinoco next July. Really? Yeah, we take a big cruise ship to Trinidad, and then we transfer to a small steamer, and we head to the mainland. And when we're about 100 miles upriver, we get into canoes to explore these tributaries and see monkeys and panthers and snakes and whatever. Sheesh. What? Well, you just got done telling me you berated a guy because he expressed a concern for your safety. And now you're telling me you're going to a country where there's a revolution in progress. Into what? The drug cartels? Rebel villages? Mercenary camps? You're 83, as you keep reminding me. You're going into a jungle where there are a whole lot of things that could kill you. You're canoeing in a piranha-infested river, for crying out loud. I told you I could get eaten by piranhas. I said that. I know it's dangerous. But I want to go before I can't do stuff anymore. I'm, what? Getting old. You want my advice? What? Take a helmet? No. I was going to say, go for it. And why not? This is Jack O'Brien. Thanks for listening.
Like what you've just heard? I Could Tell You Stories with Jack O'Brien is brought to you by Brick City Digital. Hi, I'm Michael Warren, and at Brick City Digital Marketing, we believe every business has a great story to tell. Our job is to help your business tell your story in a way that brings more customers to your door. We help small businesses just like yours with web design, social media, SEO, video, and more. Visit us online at brickcity.com or call 352-351-1131 for a free consultation.
That was Jack O'Brien. You know, I gotta agree. I don't. Here comes the thing. I don't wear a helmet either. Of course, I don't get on a bicycle either. Let's be honest. Okay, you don't want to see me on a bike. Although, you know, they say it's like riding a bike. The first time you get back on a bicycle and you hadn't been on one in a while, and I mean, I hadn't probably been on a bicycle in 3, 4, 5 years. It takes you a minute to get back to where you're supposed to be. It takes you a little moment before you get back to where you're sturdy on that bicycle. Good morning, you're on Ocala Talks.
Yeah, good morning, good morning. Looking at the golf standings, and Ted Potter Jr. is having a good first round so far. He's 3 under in 18th place.
Yes, he is, and we'll see what he puts up today. Because it's all about making it to Saturday, Jim. That's you don't make a paycheck. You don't make a paycheck because you play good on Thursday. But we're all pulling for Ted Potter Jr. Ocala's own Ted Potter Jr. I followed him yesterday. Going to follow him today when I watch the golf. And thanks for bringing that up. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good day.
Ted Potter, he's 3 under, tied for 18th. If he puts a good round together today, it makes it to the weekend. He needs to make it to the weekend a couple more times because there's an issue with his PGA card. He's got to make the money list so he can keep his card, and we hope the best for Ted Potter Jr., and his wife, Cherie, is a great, great person. I know his in-laws very well. Bob and Debbie, they're great people. So, okay, Debbie's a great person. Bob, the jury's still out. Let's be honest. I'm kidding, Bob. You're a great guy and a good friend. I'll tell you just a quick story about Bob. My buddy Bob, who is Ted Potter Jr.'s father-in-law. I'd lost my key fob, to my Cadillac at Disney World about 2 years ago. Lost my key fob and put it on Facebook, and I lost my key fob. And Bob sends me a text and says, I can be there in an hour if you need me to come get you. And I was like, well, let me see if I can do this. And also, lo and behold, I spent the night sleeping in my car in the Disney parking lot because I couldn't get it cranked. Next morning, Bob said, are you still there? I said, yeah. He said, I'm on my way. Luckily, another friend of mine had helped me out and got a locksmith there. So I told Bob, I said, I got taken care of. He goes, well, I'm halfway there. I go, no, I got taken care of. He was already, when he told me he was on his way, he was actually halfway to Disney World to come help me alleviate with my problem. And unbeknownst to me. So that's a good friend. And I appreciate Bob and Debbie for everything they do. Real good group of people out at Ocala National Golf Club, the members out there. A great group of people. Bob, Debbie, Deanie, Bill and Liz Saylor, a lot of great people out there, and they show me a lot of love, and I've known them for quite a long time, and we wish Ted Potter Jr. the best in his endeavors today, because if he makes it today, makes it to the weekend, that means a paycheck, and everybody likes a paycheck, except for Joe Martone. He's had this radio station for 10 years now. Everybody's got a paycheck except Joe Martone. And I kind of I don't feel for the guy, I'll be honest with you. He knew what he was getting into. I have a feeling, though, if I don't get away from this conversation, though, I won't have a check. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, the Early Learning Coalition, they're going to be here. We're going to talk about VPK. What is VPK? I don't know. We'll find out from the Early Learning Coalition. You listen to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Soul.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM,